I'm Dave.
I'm Gareth.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Jazza.
And you said scared, not scary, but my brain processed that incorrectly.
Yeah.
But that's fine, because you were all scared and the narrator was evil.
Oh, so we were all scared of you. That works. That's
Oh.
great. So Harold is here, played by Jeremy. Now, I think it's just also worth, let's recoup for a second and just point out that people joining in on this part 3 of 3 have just enjoyed, so far, Gareth's first ever session of roleplay, Cogent Roleplay. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, feeling confident with the rules.
Yeah.
Ish. There's still like little things here and there, but like within one game.
You don't feel held back by any technicalities or confusion? That's great.
No, I'm feeling good.
How are you enjoying role-playing?
I'm having a blast. It's my first role-playing. I've never role-played my entire life.
First of many, I certainly hope.
I certainly hope so too.
Well, Jeremy has come in to join us too, and Jeremy is also reasonably fresh to roleplay. He's joined us for a few campaigns, which has been the sum total of his roleplay experience, except for way back in the day when you played D&D. Did you play D&D
a little bit.
back in the day?
Just a little bit.
A while back?
Yeah, a while.
So sort of as a grown-up, where the renaissance of Jeremy's hobbying, and it's fun dragging people kicking and screaming into this with us. It's fantastic. We should jump into it though, because we have got one last.
We got so much to do.
So why don't we let Harold introduce himself as part of sort of getting back into
into the mood.
Oh, gee.
We've met Harold, but we haven't met Jeremy Harold yet.
Obviously, from me playing a patron NPC to Jeremy playing Harold, there will be some differences in how it's portrayed. Please just take that in your stride.
I haven't even chose a voice.
Give us your Harold voice.
Wasn't it just like your voice? But
yeah, it was mine. I'm Hank. I'm a southern
Aliens are coming to get us.
bit grumblier and more conspiracy.
Hold on.
Conspiracy.
It's just the pressure. It's just the pressure. Just let it all soak in.
okay,
Just imagine a colossal weight on your shoulders.
And don't
pressing you
stuff
down
up.
into the
Whatever you do,
floor.
don't stuff up. There are
Just imagine
thousands of people watching this.
that
I
way.
don't even understand that.
Go.
Man. G'day, everybody. I'm Hank.
Nailed it.
Harold.
I'm Hank. I'm Hank. But no, that was
good
good.
impersonation of Hank. But what's Harold sound like?
That was Harold impersonating
That
Hank.
was Hank. But I'm Harold. And I work at the motel. I've been here for a while.
Is he slightly intoxicated still?
Yeah, he's a little bit
So you're
intoxicated.
a little
still.
drunk squirrel in
Yeah.
your pocket.
Oh, yeah. I got my trusty...
I got my squirrel in my pocket.
Does he have a name?
Squeaky.
Squeaky. Oh, I should know my character.
Squeakle.
So we haven't met Harold the second time yet. So Noah and Hank have been
That you've just saved.
We're back.
I kind of want to kill you guys just so that you
Please
can
don't.
like just have you viscerally torn to shreds.
We're going to own this game. We're going to smash it.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
So we head out, back up the stairs. I lead the way with Noah.
Actually, the door opens as you're about to leave, and
So what do
Harold
we?
walks in.
What was the last thing?
What
that
are you
happened?
guys doing here?
Harold.
Oh, you know that you're going to find them.
Oh, yeah.
Isabella has
yeah.
tasked you with finding them.
Where's Isabella?
Oh, you're holding. We haven't told you items. You're holding a 44-gallon drum with 2 loads of fuel in it and an empty 9mm pistol.
Why do I have
and
a
your
9mm?
combat knife is embedded in the head
Whose
of the
pistol
zombie.
is it?
Isabella
It
gave
was
it
Isabella's,
to
but
you.
she's
And
used it.
your combat knife, your trusty combat knife, is now stuck in a zombie's head, long gone.
Yep.
So I no longer have a bit.
You don't
No
have a
longer
combat
have a
knife.
knife,
You have
you
an
have
empty
a-
gun.
yeah, cool.
The knives are one-use items in Resident Evil.
So we bump.
I mean, you can't. There is the one that you slash with, but it literally does nothing.
Yeah, it's
not
not great.
worth bothering with.
We bump into Harold. Where's Isabella? She said she was going out for a smoke.
Isabella got attacked.
You're covered in blood. What happened?
I tried to save her, and she's resting. It's okay. She's off in the
Hotel.
Reception.
area. Yeah.
That sounds like Isabella. The easy way out. Not
She
us.
ditched us.
Sounds like it.
What?
Did she leave?
She-
Oh wait, she didn't leave.
No,
you
she's-
don't know that.
We think she's in the hotel lobby.
Oh,
to
good, I'm
viewers,
glad she's
she
doing
freaking ditched. Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah, you
but
guys
we don't know
know
that.
that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
kidding.
we were just checking out
Don't
the.
cancel me.
We were just checking out the hotel. We bought the power back on. Mm-hmm. And we're in the conference room.
One of you has a box of slides.
Oh yeah.
You're normally not allowed in the conference room, you said, Harold.
No, I don't come around these areas. I just stay around the motel.
Also worth noting, so just for the clarity of the other guys, because you got to be caught up, is you have 6 item slots. So currently 2 of yours are full. So you have 4 empty slots, and items take up slots.
I've let flies in the
anything
room
around?
just for the ambience.
It works.
No, the rooms are cleared until we get to new ones, and then we'll cover that off.
Great.
Cool. That is so appropriate, though. It's totally gross.
Oh, shoot, resident fly evil.
Goddamn flies.
Well, I think my green screen's on.
It smells like rotting flesh. Harold, I am under the belief that these are the end times, and that the Lord himself has called his righteous to vanquish the evil now rising.
He's a Bible nut.
Let me tell you something.
Boy.
These areas ain't just normal. There's some weird stuff happening around here, I tell you. These creatures, they ain't.
You do good, you do
I love Jeremy's acting. I love it. It's my favorite. I love it. Please keep going. I'm not laughing at you because you're doing bad. I'm laughing at you because you're Jeremy and I love you. You're just doing so well. Go.
They ain't new around here. There's been people going missing, and I don't want to talk too much about it. But this place, there just ain't something right.
It's not gonna feel right when the second coming arises. I was ready for that. Let's go. We're talking a lot about all this stuff.
Where are you headed?
I think we're up
You've
the
got the
stairs.
wrong map up currently. Oh, you've gone back up the stairs?
Go back
Yep.
up the stairs.
Okay,
so
so
we
you
are
arrive.
in.
No, you're on the left side of that map.
Cool. That's good.
Are we?
Sorry, podcast listeners.
We're in the Grasshopper Conference Center.
We're in.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you're currently in that corridor.
There's
Okay.
Let's just check out these doors. There's a room to our right we need to explore.
Yep.
We'll open
North,
up that.
right, yeah.
What's in there?
Beep, beep. The card key unlocks the door, and the door swings open.
Oh, thank goodness.
You see a business office, and on the ground there is the shape of a body,
So many bodies.
and across the room, across the body, against the wall,
The sound of flies.
behind his business desk. Yeah, let's just leave him. It's great. Across the room, behind like quite a corporate, nice looking desk, obviously of someone who's a manager or something like that. There is an old, almost Alma Fudd style musket with like a ballooned end on the end of it, on a little cradle.
Okay. This is definitely something I feel like I should pick up because I think the shotgun. Oh. I think we should replace that. It's
That sounds like that's a good idea.
I'm gonna take that.
All right. As
That's not on a mechanical hooker though, is it?
yeah, it is. It's on hooks.
Okay. Well, I've taken it.
Okay, and as you walk across the room, the zombie stands up behind you, in between Hank and Noah. What do you do?
Bang.
You fire.
Shoot
Make an
us.
attack roll. The first bullet attracts its attention and turns towards Hank,
Well, I hope that works.
lunging at him.
Bang.
He gets 3 successes,
Yeah.
firing his last 2 rounds and sinking them into the zombie, which sags to its knees and falls down on the ground.
All right, I'm all dry. I say, like emptying my chamber thing.
Cool. And you've got the item from the room.
All right. Cool. Good.
What happens when the gun's lifted up?
Anything
It
happen?
just goes, but nothing noticeable happens.
All right. Cool. I think we should. Get
Have
that
you got 2
shotgun.
inventory slots empty?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I do.
It
Still
takes
got the
up.
crank. Do I still need this?
The crank can be thrown away.
Okay.
So you got 3 slots. All right. The
Disappeared.
musket takes up 2 slots.
As we walk out, I turn to Harold and I say, "You hungry, Harold?" And I pull out a piece of cake and offer it to him.
Damn cake. You still got cake left.
I've still got a lot of cake.
Sure.
I join Harold in
In
eating a
slice
piece of cake.
Like your 4th
And I'm
piece of
just
cake for the evening.
Gonna feed some to Squeaky.
Presses some cake into the mouth of the squirrel.
Sure you don't want some, Noah?
I'm good.
It's getting awfully
I
late.
don't know how you can eat at a time like this.
Well, You've never been on a stakeout, clearly.
Yeah.
You've been on a stakeout? I said to Harold, acknowledging that he seems to have indicated that.
Are you a cop?
I went to Vietnam.
I guess they would have sort of stakeout equivalents.
Yeah. Equivalents, yes.
Yeah.
What's in my inventory? Just
You have the 2 uses of the drum, the 44-gallon drum,
that it?
and you
then
have
I'm
an
out.
empty gun.
Yeah. Do I know it's empty? I would have checked.
And
sure.
no one has a lighter.
Yeah. No, I do.
I ain't got nothing.
I have
I'm
a
going to
Zippo.
say I took.
It says I have a Zippo on my head. It says right there.
No, she would have taken the lighter and the cigarettes. But I have a lighter from the chest that I would have taken out.
No, I think your character had one on the character sheet.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you have a that's fine.
Yeah.
Your trusty zero, you can have a lighter. So that takes up another slot. So you have.
Oh, okay.
You just use dice. We have 3 out of 6 slots taken up.
Can I have gotten my lighter out?
But you have a lighter and
from
fuel.
the save room.
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Let's head back into
Where are
the
you heading?
back to the conference
I'm
room.
gonna get that shotgun.
All right. So you head on over.
Swap the guns.
I'm going to get the most perceptive of you, so I'm going to get Noah to make a perception check.
Every time.
They're
Sorry, listeners.
They're very aggressive microphones.
Challenge level 3.
Easy.
Should be.
Boom.
4 successes.
Nice.
As you go out into the conference center and look left out of the glass windows, you see that the patrol car has had its front smashed in, and it seems to have impacted
that.
into your car as well. And there is a smoke rising out of the top.
There was
of
2
it.
cars totaled.
Yeah.
That is not good. But in this time of need, I'm just still going for that shotgun. Have I got it yet?
You go up to the shotgun, pull it off. All the doors lock.
Now I'm going to put the musket on there.
And for a moment, nothing happens, and then the
No.
mechanism sags, and the musket falls into place, and the doors unlock.
Thank
And you now
goodness.
have a shotgun.
Excellent.
With
It's
6 rounds.
With 6 rounds, wow.
And is it one
don't
round
wanna
use
have to
per
use this.
shot?
One
So-
round use per shot, and 2 bonus dice.
I don't want to have to use this, though, so let's try and avoid that, okay?
I'll use it if you want, boy.
I'll reach out.
No, I'll keep it. I don't have any weapons.
All right.
I'm scared.
Where are we headed next?
I think we head back up the hall and check the other rooms that we haven't checked yet.
So you head back up the hall and you go left.
Yep.
You enter into a large conference room. There are several vending machines. There's also a round table that has chairs around it, like a meeting room. There is a security guard laying dead on the ground with a pistol at his sort of strewn off to the side.
I sneak up to him to take the pistol.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Challenge level.
Challenge level 3.
Flies.
You quietly move over to him.
That was a
He
success.
doesn't seem to be currently animated.
I take the gun. How many rounds?
You can tell immediately the gun is empty. It has been fired dry. However, on his belt is a full magazine of 9mm ammunition.
I take the full magazine.
You shake and jostle as you pull the magazine out from its holder.
Can I roll?
Do you happen to have fuel and, say, a lighter?
Yes.
Would you like to...
I would like to do that because I've never played this game before,
cool.
and I'll take your
But
cue.
how do we know if he's been bitten? He could.
Well, he's dead. He's definitely dead. And he does look bitten.
Okay.
May the Lord's might burn the hell-ridden spawn of Satan.
I say as I pour gasoline on him.
So you pour one use of your 2 uses, and then you use your barbecue lighter, and he ignites.
Okay. He ain't coming back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
do I grab the magazine?
You grab the magazine. You have 12 rounds of 9mm ammunition. Do you have a 9mm pistol?
I don't.
Hey, Harold. Are you a good
Sorry,
shot?
man.
How's your shot, Harold?
It's pretty good.
Is it actually?
Yes, sir.
For
All
real?
right, well, you cover me. Take this.
I
Thank
pass
you.
him the ammunition.
All right. You now slam it home in your pistol. You have 12 rounds of ammunition, which gives you 4 zombie kills or 1 and bonuses.
All
We'll
right.
explain it if we get to it.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. There were other little mini rooms in the.
You hear shuffling from underneath the table coming towards you, and as you duck your head down, you see there is a bullet-ridden zombie crawling across the floor from under the conference table towards you. This is to Hank. You could just leave. It's scrambling across the ground.
Have we explored all the rooms? We have, haven't
No,
we?
this is just that room that you're currently in.
Yeah. I walk out.
All right, you leave, shut the door.
Shut the door.
After a couple of seconds, the door begins rattling against its hinges. Just
Back into the lobby-ish area,
Yep.
and there are a couple of unexplored
There are
rooms.
2 doors leading north from
We're
that are marked-
completionists.
They're marked toilet, male and female, and then there is 2 doors leading to the same room, which is the actual lecture theatre conference hall to the south.
I go to explore the male restroom, and I look around a little confused, like,
She's not here to explore the other one.
There,
How are we going to find out what's inside?
there is a blue herb sitting in
the
a pot.
male
in the corner of the
toilet.
room.
I take the blue herb.
All right, put it in your inventory.
Oof.
Are you almost full?
I look resigned. I eat one of my
You
remaining
get into the cake.
2 slices of cake, and I place.
Destiny roll. A 3.
Uh-oh.
All right. It's about this time that after you finish swallowing the last bite, that you feel nauseous. You've eaten 6 slices of cake in the last 15 minutes. You've basically eaten a full birthday cake minus a couple of slices. And Hank is starting to feel quite in the stomach.
You right there, Hank.
I'm in exactly the right place.
I say as I sort of trundle into a cubicle and shut the door. I'm like,
I'll be a minute.
So with this blue herb, Hank is going to spend the next 5 minutes stuck in the toilet.
thanks for
What
the
are you
sound
doing?
effects game.
What are you guys doing?
This is what happens when the lady leaves the roleplay. We start making fart noises.
Keep it serious or we'll
Poop,
lose
we're
the
pooping.
tone.
Sorry.
Okay.
You go into the toilet. We all poo.
While he's doing that, I might check the other room.
Go for it.
So you go into the lady.
I'll cover you.
You go into the ladies' cubicle.
Yep.
I'm covering him.
Cool. You both go in. There is a green herb in this room. On the sill.
You can take this if you want it.
Yeah, definitely.
You take it.
Pick up. You
take
said
the green
put that in
herb.
your inventory. So write it down and mark that you've got something. And one of the cubicles is locked. And as you sort of start to take the green herb, you hear and then the door slams against its hinges and it's rattling because the zombie doesn't know how to undo the lock. And you can just see these little feet with pants around the ankle of the feet smashing on the door.
I'm going to leave it.
Yep.
I'm going to leave.
I
No,
will.
leave the bathroom.
Yep.
Do I know what the blue herb does?
No. Make a survival check. You're good with survival.
I got
Yeah.
survival.
Yeah.
Do
Survival
I
check, challenge level 2.
Okay.
That was what I did for the other herbs.
Cool. Got negative 20. 1, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah. Crap.
2 successes. You know that the blue herbs, when
Was it challenge level 2?
2. You know that they are used to treat poison.
Okay.
So they'll cure you of poisons. Cool. And can be combined with blue or red herbs.
Great.
To increase their potency.
Sorry, can you combine with red or green herbs?
Yep. All right. I leave the bathroom stall.
Cool.
Stomach's still rumbling a little bit, just I found a blue herb.
A smell follows.
Did you spray?
Do you find anything useful?
We found some green herb, but there's also.
Love the idea that Vietnam vet's chasing that green herb.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it heals you.
There's also a zombie in there.
Yeah.
But we should be alright.
Okay, so you heading where?
We head out. We need to go check out the northern block of buildings.
Where are we trying to get into?
We're trying to figure out where your
Well,
lady,
there's
where your
also
sister is.
the conference center to the south. The actual
We've checked out all the south.
No, you haven't checked out the actual lecture hall.
Oh.
There's a lecture
Oh,
hall?
but in the south
Go
of the
back to
conference center.
See that giant big room? down
There's
there?
one room in this building we haven't seen yet.
All right, you unlock it with your card key, and you have a feeling you don't need the card key anymore.
Throw it away.
And you enter into a large lecture theatre with rows and rows of chairs. A red herb sits in a pot beside you.
I'm good.
Cool.
Someone else might
At
need
the
it,
far
though.
end of the room, there is a little stage. There is a projector in front of the stage. A large, heavy curtains are drawn across the stage. The projector is, sitting basically off in front of the thing, and that's all you can see from here.
I'm gonna use those slides.
You
I'm
push,
gonna put the slides in.
you push on up, so you walk on up.
to the projector with my slides.
Make a raw reflexes roll. Challenge level 2.
A raw reflex. Okay, so 4. Reflex. Something's going on here.
1 success. As you are walking down the rows of chairs, suddenly a hand grabs your leg and you trip and stumble into a pile on the ground, and a zombie claws up from the ground. And a torch clatters from its grip and it rolls across the room. It looks to be some kind of a staff member, and it stands up. What do you guys do? And looming over you.
I'm gonna go for the shot.
Thank you.
Okay, make a combat roll. So, get your base. I don't know what your stat sheet is. And
My
base 3.
yeah, base 3, and I'm proficient in hand ballistic.
With how many dots?
Just one.
Just one,
one,
and you
plus
get
one.
both your 2 attributes. So that's 6 dice
Plus 1. So
plus
7.
1 for this pistol,
Okay.
So you may want to note
And you
7
need-
down
Yeah.
somewhere for combat.
Yeah.
and you need 3 successes against a generic zombie.
Great.
You get 2 successes. So
So you can burn.
you can take an injury, or you can burn 3 more rounds of ammunition to add a success.
Can I use a destiny point?
There's no destiny.
There's no
point.
destiny
The
point.
ammo replaces it.
Yes. Yeah. You feeling vulnerable yet?
I do.
So
I knocked that, so now it's 3.
yeah, but it was 2. So would you like to take the damage and keep fighting, or do you want to burn more ammo?
I'm gonna burn another ammo.
Okay, so you fire 6 rounds out of your gun. It's 3 shots per zombie kill.
Yeah.
Okay, this
It's-
is
so
You just
that's fine.
used half
Whatever.
your weapon.
So because we're
Thank you, Jeremy.
so I've made up this abridged
Yeah.
combat system so that we can really rapidly kill
Great.
basic enemies
That's
and move
awesome.
to the next one.
Because you don't want
So
to
you,
shoot
you
your
need
fire my
to
gun.
you fire 3 and it keeps
I
coming
will
and you
if I
have to
have to.
rapidly drop another
Yep.
3 into it before it drops to the
Okay.
ground. Sinks and collapses to the floor.
I love how Noah won't shoot the gun unless he has to, but tripping over and having a zombie right on top of him doesn't qualify as has to yet.
Well, it all happened
Because someone else in the room
It
has
all
a gun.
happened in a blink of the eye. He tripped over him before he could even get his
Hesitated.
before he could even get his idea of what was going on. Harold just started shooting.
Yeah. I say to Noah,
You're gonna have to be a little more trigger happy than that, buddy.
I can't. I can't. I can't bring myself to.
Oh, there.
I get down on my knees. I'm like,
Here, join me in prayer.
No.
Our dear Lord,
What's going
No.
on here?
No, I'm good now.
we
Let's go.
ask you
I'm good.
to bestow upon what was your name again?
Noah.
Noah, the bravery and strength to vanquish the evil you have sent to test us with.
Praise Jeebus.
Yes. What? Sorry, who?
Let's go.
Okay, so you push on. The stress of the
Wait,
situation.
what did you say?
Did either of you take the torch or the red herb?
Oh, the torch.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I've got a torch already.
I don't have a torch.
Okay,
I've still got
the
a
lights
butterfly
are on
key.
now. Huh?
I still got a butterfly key. Is
Yeah,
this worth
because you
keeping?
still need them.
Yeah.
You haven't opened all the doors in there.
Okay,
You just
okay.
walked
I like
out.
how you've drawn your things. That's great.
I've got room now for. I've got room up here.
If I ever
for,
see something like
fla-
this again, I'd have item cards that I
Yeah.
give people.
All right,
That'd be cool.
flashlight.
Cool.
Love it.
And no one's taking the red herb?
Do you have inventory
Someone
space?
Yeah, I'll
should-
take the red herb.
Yeah, you should take the red herb.
You should take.
'Cause
Can I
don't-
can I
got
do a
nothing.
check on the green and the red herb at the same
You
time?
you can tell each other. You've
Well,
already had people
oh, right.
pass.
But I'm also
Have you got survival?
yeah,
Sure, go for it. Challenge level 2.
I got. Is it base 3 plus?
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus your points, so you need 2 successes, and
Yeah.
you get 3. You're well versed in green herbs, and you can combine green and red to make a full heal, basically. And if you do that, you can.
Do I need to do that in advance?
No, you can do it right now. You just
Okay. Yeah.
done.
I'll do that now. Yeah.
Cool. So you now have a green and red herb.
Great.
And yeah, you head up to the projector.
Okay, I place the slides in.
Make a perception check.
Always gotta check.
You're good at this. Challenge level 3. 2. It's pretty obvious.
2.
2. You should ace this. You ace this.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you slide some of the slides in, but it's a manual one where you can put in individual slides, and you open the box, and there's like 100 slides in there.
Oh man, that's a lot of slides.
And
You guys got time?
And as you click the button on to turn on, the engine starts up and the light is all cracked and diffused, and you look around the front and the actual lens on the projector is broken.
I don't think I got anything for this.
Nope.
No,
Cool.
no, nothing for this yet.
All right. Where to?
Nah.
No, you don't. You got anything? You good?
Is there anything else in the room we need to notice?
No, just the corpse of the freshly shot zombie behind you.
I
And
feel
large
like
drawn
we're
curtain.
missing a thing or two. There are a few puzzle pieces not yet sorted.
There are any rooms back at the butterfly?
There's one last building
Two.
we haven't
Two.
looked at properly.
We've lost our map, by the way.
2 rooms we haven't
Yep.
looked at, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So we head back to the butterfly building. We head out into the car park to the
So you
north
walk on
building.
out, leaving that body there, heading on up to the other room. Do you go to the left or the right?
Let's go left.
The door clicks unlocked, and you walk into a room.
That's a sound effect.
Ah! A zombie dashes across the room.
Does the
claws
zombie say,
out.
"Rah"?
No, it scares the shit out of Gareth and keeps going. It has blood dripping down, hair ragged. It's been there a long time in this room. It's a crimson head, and it is charging
Great.
towards you with talons. Who's going to deal with this one?
I'm gonna.
If we got other bullets, does anyone else?
I wanna-
do
You still
this
have
before.
12 bullets, yeah?
You've got 6 left.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll start shooting.
Trying to save mine
You're
for
gonna
a
shoot it?
climactic moment.
So you get at the front?
Yeah.
All right, so Harold gets to the front and to protect these less military people and begins firing. You need 4 successes. You get 5 successes. Firing 3 rounds clean into the head of this guy with trained military precision. Harold executes the zombie and it drops to the ground just in front of him, claws like a centimeter from his face as it drops to the ground and wheezes out.
You're welcome.
Well done, Harold.
We live another day, Squeaky.
And you have 3 bullets left.
How many,
Little squeakies.
yeah. How many rounds? 3, you said?
He has 3 bullets left. Okay, 1 shot.
I say to Noah,
We're gonna have to talk about this, cause Harold's only got a few rounds left, and you're the one with the high-powered ammunition. So unless you want me to take that off your hands, you're gonna have to buck up a bit. Step up to the plate in these end times. This is a test of our faith and righteousness. What's holding you back, son?
It's hard to talk about.
Now's the time to talk about it, because if you don't sort through this shit, we're stuffed.
Okay.
Well said.
What's your deal, boy?
I was out hunting, and I accidentally killed someone. I accidentally killed my sister's husband.
Phew, that's fucked.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for the vote of support.
And I just have not been able to pull a trigger again since.
Well, if you can't forgive yourself,
I can't.
the Lord.
No.
but
Okay,
I like to, I pull out a little prayer book and I'm just like,
I think I'm ready to accept Jesus into my heart.
Oh, if there ever was a time,
Okay.
I hand you the prayer book.
Okay.
like Noah,
Thanks. What do I do with it?
study up. We don't have long though, so if you
All
could
right,
just
okay.
like I don't know, flick to a page, and if the Lord can inspire you,
So you feel, are you gonna start shooting bullets, or?
here, this is my favorite one.
And I turn to like a prayer about like vanquishing
Yeah.
the evil in the name of the Lord. Oh, and then I'm like, oh, and maybe this one too. And I flick to one like about forgiveness.
like just like marry those together, and if you can just like let the Lord do the forgiving, you don't have to forgive yourself. Just let the Lord forgive you, and then shoot things, because otherwise you're gonna die, and you ain't going to the Lord.
I will pull the trigger if needed. That's all I can give you.
Amen.
All right.
All right, you look around the room.
I thought I've turned into a preacher.
Well, you
but
said
I did
you
say
were-
former
you
preacher.
said former preacher at the
Yeah.
start in your character creation.
I'm like, this is it. This is my time to shine.
So you look around the room and you quickly find that that guy that you just shot was likely a projectionist, because he has all this camera equipment littered around the room, and amongst it you find the lens for a projector,
Excellent.
an unbroken one.
Great. Grab
Okay.
that.
You guys want to head back? and,
Who can hold that?
I got room for it.
Okay.
I got so the bulb.
Sorry, I can't take it. I've got a lighter.
Don't you love it?
I can't possibly.
I have 3 keys. I couldn't possibly.
Yep. All right. I got it.
All right.
I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna.
You're gonna go to the very last room.
Yeah,
and
let's do
it. The door.
Oh wait. I'm not,
No,
not at that room yet.
No, you're
No.
just in the
No, no, no.
projectionist room.
Come back from the projector room. We're still back in this building.
So you go to the other room.
Yep.
and open the door.
Open it up.
You feel like you don't need that key anymore, though, once you unlock it.
Chuck it.
Get out of my inventory.
Inside the room is the luggage of what appears to be a bit of a military enthusiast. In fact,
this could bode well.
it seems to be the guy who was crashed into the tree outside. You just get that he was wearing similar clothes. You get that vibe from the room. And on the other side of the room, there is a green military case sitting on a table.
Okay.
Well, this bodes well.
I go and open it up.
Cool. You undo the latches and open the top, and there's like some straw and foam packaging. And sitting amongst and just gently nestled in the middle of the packaging is a fin-stabilized rocket-propelled grenade.
Well, hell yeah.
You don't have a launcher, though. It's just like a missile.
Just a
it's not a
grenade?
missile. It's a rocket launcher rocket.
If I threw it really hard, would
No.
it? Ah.
You could shoot it though, right?
If you had a missile launcher, yeah.
No, but like you could physically shoot it with a gun.
Probably not. I don't think they work like that.
It's not a red.
Because
If you smack
not a
the end
red
with a
barrel.
hammer, it might explode. I'm not really sure. I
Okay.
think it's all about impact.
How many spots does that take up?
2.
Oh, really?
I don't got space.
Just the missile. Oh, damn.
You got any room, Harold?
No. Oh.
I got
2 slots. How many of 6 are taken up?
I don't
5.
know. Oh,
Have you not been tracking this?
I should be.
You have a pistol.
Got my pistol,
You have
wrong?
your
my
lighter.
and
You have
the
fuel.
That's it.
And then you have your red and green herb.
So I
leaving 2
hand you the
spots.
missile.
And now you have a missile.
Let me take that.
Hold on to that.
All right. Let's head back
Oh,
to
you're all
the
pretty full, eh?
projector room. I
You head back
guess.
to the projector room.
Yep.
Not
Okay.
even thinking to check on Isabella, but that's gone now. You headed back to the projector room. You screw on the globe and attach it, and the projector starts to light up.
Excellent.
What do you do with the slides?
Well, I've got 100 of them
They're
now.
numbered 1 to 99.
7.
Yep.
Slide 7 I put in.
You can put in multiple.
Okay, I'm going to put in slide 7, 5, and 44.
Cool. And a single image comes up with overlaid,
Clever bastard.
overlaid
Yeah.
on it, and various elements of the picture light up, and you
You
see.
know how this game works.
You see across the bottom of it, due to the elements lining up, it says 891763, which you don't need to write down. You know what that's for.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep.
That's a code.
891763.
No
There's a
shit.
keypad.
You're right. Quick, let's go get Isabella.
Cool. And you head on down.
No, we go to get Isabella.
Ah, cool.
We found the code.
Yep.
Surely she's finished smoking now.
You head back and you get to the reception room and you open the door to the reception room and there's no one there.
God damn.
I think she's gone.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
She was right there, I swear.
Where's the...
Did you kill her?
Heck no.
Okay, I believe you then. Thank you.
Wait, how do you open the gate? How'd she get out?
You can open the gate?
I didn't open no gate, dude.
You know that where the mechanism to open the gate is.
So, yeah, you can open the gate from there and you know. And
Like, she goddamn left.
But I
How
can't,
do you think that happened? And I nod over up the wreckage outside the window.
Well, I can't leave you without a sister.
Stupid goddamn hippie.
Goddamn hippies.
I guess she sensed.
Contagious.
I guess she sensed a spirit calling to her or something. That girl is gonna burn in hell.
I walk out of the room.
Like, let's go get your sister.
Cool.
Salvation lies on the other side of faith.
And you make your way down towards the door with the keypad. Mm-hmm. You enter the numbers, and it slides open with a high level of precision, like it's kind of unusual. It slides open and stairs lead down. You head down into what becomes a rapidly clinical space as
This ain't like what it was upstairs.
This doesn't
No,
look like
this
a
is different.
motel to me.
halogen
What
lights,
the fuck?
like sort of like hospital lighting, illuminates, and you walk into a narrow corridor that leads forward. You only need to take a few steps. You open another door at the bottom. You only need to take a few steps forward before you immediately see that like semicircular wall of a reception building. Like, you know how they have those semicircular like glass receptions at hospitals with the doors on the sides. That and
Is this the map?
that is, but you haven't got the map yet.
Oh, I didn't see it anyway.
And
I saw it all.
And in the reception, there is a map.
Oh, we got rid of that.
Okay, we see the
got
map.
it. Thank God.
So you head over and grab the map, and you now look at the map because it will make this whole thing make so much more sense.
All right, we're on the first floor. Yeah.
Where did we just walk into?
Yep.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, that's where you are.
Yeah.
Where did we walk into?
So do
Where
you,
did we
do
just
you get
walk
where you are,
into?
guys? So you've walked in. There's the reception. There's a door to your left. There's lots of doors around. There's also a computer terminal glowing at the reception computer.
So we're at that little.
Curvy bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you've gone around the inside to that.
Yeah.
The place is very clinical and clean, and there is the glowing light of a computer.
Check out the computer.
Yeah, should we go see what's going on with that?
You're going to check that out?
Yeah.
You can see there's a whole bunch of files on people. You can make do you have policing? You can make a policing check to investigate.
Do a cop check.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And their challenge level is only probably going to be a 2.
Can I have both attributes as a base to cop? Reflex and...
I'll give you... Well, this is intelligence, searching on the computer, but I won't make you take the penalty. So for this one, just have... And you just got 2 successes. You find a list of names, references of names to dozens of families, and their records being expunged from the motel. You recognize names that have come up in previous missing persons reports. And there is a name that immediately strikes you coming up, which is, what was it? Something Morrison?
Harper.
Harper Morrison. Harper Morrison.
My sister? My sister on there.
It's on the list as a recent acquisition.
I found her.
Acquisition.
She's listed as an acquisition. I'm not sure what that means.
There is a note on her file that says she was
Acquisition.
taken downstairs due to her suitability for advanced testing.
I think she's here.
What the?
That doesn't sound good.
Let's
Does it say where
find
she
her.
is?
Downstairs. That's all it says.
You look on the map and you can see where downstairs is.
I'm starting to get excited. I think it's like aliens and shit.
All right, let's get downstairs.
Cool. You head down there and there is a keypad that says high-level access required.
I just knew it. I knew we couldn't get down there that
All right,
easily.
go to the door next to it.
So which one?
The green one.
The green
South.
one immediately next to it. You just run all the way around there and open that door. The door swings open and you walk inwards. There are rows of what look like almost animal cages across the far wall, except several of them have people inside them. The people are, at this stage, transformed. And they are like banging against barred cages inside their cells.
They made these people?
Yeah, there's something going on.
They ain't
This ain't
people.
right.
I tell you. Oh,
We found the den of sin, gentlemen. The
okay.
pit of hell itself.
Is there anything else?
There's nothing else in this
Nothing
room of
else in here,
particular
okay.
interest. It's just obvious that they've been This is where they hold
testing.
people.
So I just lead the way around the corridor, testing one door at a time.
All right. So you
North
point to
and-
me at which ones you want with the mouse. All right. That's locked. Obviously, you can tell because it's red.
Bloop, bloop.
Locked. It actually just needs a manual key.
Yep.
You move into office 2. All right. You head on in. The first thing you see in this office, there is actually little name placards on the door. So the office you just walked past, it said Director Maria Winters. This door, it says Elliot Harmon. And then it says Head of Security underneath that. And as you open the door, you see a body lying slumped on the table. There is a absolute fountain of blood sprayed against the back wall. In her hand is a Magnum revolver.
She shot herself in the head,
She's killed herself.
so she's not gonna.
and
get
there
up
is
on bed.
there is a note on the table and a pen next to her.
And grab the note and read it.
The note says, I had long since given up on escaping this godforsaken job. I should never have signed up for it. But the deeper I went, the more impossible it was to escape. It seems now that there is no light at the end of the tunnel. Someone screwed up. It's out. It's too late now. If this ever reaches you, my love, know that I did this to protect our family. Love, always, Elliot. And then the gun is grasped in her hand.
I grab the gun.
Cool. It is a revolver. It has 5 rounds remaining. It takes 1 round to dispatch a zombie, and it gets +2 dice.
Yes.
It's like the shotgun.
Swap it out.
I just turn Squeaky around so he's not seeing.
Squeaky gets turned around so he doesn't have to see the body.
You don't have to see this.
I love it.
Poor little Squeaky.
Yep. So I've got 5 rounds revolver. Anything else in the room?
No, that's it.
We leave. Go to the
Move
next
on to
door
the
over.
Next one. So this one is Bradley Carter, PhD. You open the door. His PC is on, but it seems to be password protected.
Is there anyone in the room?
His drawer is... There's no one in the room.
Yeah.
His drawer is open, and there is a single magazine of 9mm ammunition sitting in it.
Load up, son.
Who's got it?
Yeah.
So you have 3 rounds in and 12 rounds out, or you can reload to the other way around if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to reload.
Cool. So you have 12 bullets, and then 1 empty with 3.
Yep.
Which takes up a slot in your inventory, so you actually can't carry it.
I'm going to...
This is it's so annoying in Resident Evil. You're like, cool, I have 1 shotgun shell taking up an
needs
inventory.
to be healed or anything, do they?
In Resident Evil, 1 bullet can take up a slot in your inventory. 1 bullet.
Pop it off.
Does Noah, you're pretty injured, aren't you?
I got 2 out of 5.
I've got 1. So
I reckon Noah could use some healing. If those herbs are too heavy for you to carry, that
You won't.
the extra ammo.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so. There's no point in me having the bullets because I don't have a gun. So if you go home.
So you hand the Healy.
Yep.
So you have a green and red herb consumed.
Yep.
Are you eating it?
I feel great.
Yeah, you're full health.
I feel good.
So you're full health, and the green and red herb is
Yep.
gone, and you pick up the 3 extra bullets, and you now have a fully loaded weapon.
Thanks, man.
Cool. What door would you like to go into next? What's behind door number 3?
Next one around. Oh, click. Doesn't work.
Yep, that one's locked. The nice little indicator tells you that.
Next.
Move to the next one. That is office number 5. Charlotte Mitchell. Charlotte's office looks...
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Before we move into Charlotte's office, I'll go back. Was there anything on the computer?
It was password protected.
Okay, all right. Into Charlotte Mitchell's office.
Charlotte's office contains a memory. Aside from the suicide, you haven't seen any sign of zombies that aren't in cages. Her office looks neat and organized, but almost like no one has been in there or used it in quite some time. There is a memo on the table. It's a handwritten note. It says, "The doctor is pushing testing to its next phase. I've always had a soft spot for you, Charlotte, and I wanted to give you the heads up. Get out of there. They might think you're expendable, but I don't. Get out of the whole state. Yours, B." And it looks neatly packed and like hasn't been used. And you notice that on the desk, sitting on top of that, there is a annual leave notice that has been approved, dated a week ago. So Charlotte got out of Dodge.
She's left. Okay. Well,
What else is in
good
the
for
room?
her?
Well, good for that evil umbrella scientist
Yeah.
getting out of there. So the next 2 doors are locked. Then there's the door on your left, which it turns and opens, but as you try and open it, it's physically barred, and you
From
can't
the
actually
inside.
get in. Yep.
Okay.
Can we use strength to knock it in?
You can attempt to. Yeah, you can make a strength check. It'll be pretty hard though.
I'm not really up on the strength thing.
Oh, you will be more than me. Oh, actually, no, I'm about the same. Why don't we... Oh, let's just give it a go. What's the challenge level?
Challenge level for this is 3.
All right, I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
I
You rattle at it, and there's
don't
no
succeed.
response.
You give it a go, young one.
That's right, we've got a base of 3 no matter what, yeah? Okay. So what's the skill level?
It's
Skill
3.
level 3. Yeah.
Just got to
let's
get
just see.
everything successful.
Nope.
Nope.
Cool. You fail, and you give up after almost hurting your shoulders.
Harold, you want to see if you can...
It's done. The door's barred.
I don't think we can get in this way.
Let's try...
There's one more door. You haven't tried.
One more door.
We try it.
The door opens, and you enter what looks like a laboratory. There are science equipment beakers everywhere. There are 2 people laying on tables that look to be like they look like zombies, but they're laying on tables, and there are little straps across their chest that don't look like they could hold them if they animate it. And in the corner of the room, there is a vent that seems to lead into the lab next door.
I got 5 stealth.
Cool.
Can I get past them?
Potentially.
There's
There's also
two-
other things you have that can deal with zombies that aren't animated.
Well, I don't have the jerry can on me.
I do.
You do?
Cool.
I poured the jerry can on. I've
So
still
you
got a
one
lighter.
use. So you can
It's
do
just the
I'm
one
gonna
zombie.
do the other
All
one.
right, so use your last thing from your jerry can,
Yep.
and you use one, so you have one left, and then you ignite both of them on the benches, and they both just burn up. And in a brief moment, and then they just burn and collapse back down, and they won't be animating anytime soon.
All right.
Well done, Harold.
And there is a vent.
Check it out.
Yeah, we climb through that vent.
All right, mate. I'm going to get you to make acrobatics to manage to squeeze through the vent. So who wants to go through?
Definitely not me.
What's the what's the challenge?
Actually, no.
Challenge level for this will be 2, so it's not too bad, but it's still
I can
acrobatics.
do it. I'll do it.
Right.
Move over, young'uns.
You're going first, and you
2.
succeed. So
Old injured cop man.
Hank
climbs up.
drops into the room in front, and as you land on the ground, a scientist climbs up off the ground and comes towards you.
And the Lord will bring upon you his
Good times.
stuff.
I need a cool,
He's wrath.
cool line. Wrath, thank you. Bang.
And then you roll a combat roll. You have +2 dice on this one.
Yay!
Because it's the Magnum, and it only uses one
Sweet.
bullet.
Oh, sweet.
I love when you
Get that
finally get to
Magnum.
use the Magnum in Resident
Oh
Evil.
yeah, it dominates.
But you fail.
What?
No!
So you're going to take the hit or burn another round to kill it?
Oh, damn. I'll take the hit.
Okay, the zombie comes at you and claws you. Are you taking your -1 to your roll because you're injured?
Yeah. Oh.
You meant to have.
Was that -1?
Yeah, yeah.
Then I shoot
it's just
again.
like mine injury.
I shoot again, and I didn't realise that. Okay.
Okay.
I burn another.
Yeah, you burn another.
Bullet, yeah.
Cool. We'll let that one slide. So you spend 2. You have 3 Magnum rounds remaining. So the first shot just goes wide. You're not used to the recoil. It's similar to your current revolver, but this one's just like different.
Boom.
And then the second shot just bang, and you drop the guy to the ground.
Yeah.
And you notice that he has a little lanyard on him. And it looks like he'd pushed all the shelving up against the door so no one could get in. And he has a little lanyard that has keys on it.
I grab the lanyard. I check the body, check everything else in the room for anything else useful.
Nothing else of interest.
Move all the stuff out of the way.
Clamber back through.
Open the door and be like, gentlemen, I'm around here.
Okay, we leave the room and meet up with him.
Scary.
You slide on through.
Yep.
And the keys have a little...
Waving the card, fanning myself
Go on, you
victoriously.
cake boy.
Is that what you're calling me now, son? Be careful. You don't show me disrespect.
You see on the
I
guys...
take you under my wing and you treat me like that? Watch your mouth.
I was talking to him. Harold.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
You see on the lanyard it says Dr. Charles Castaneda, which was Office 4, which is the one locked room off to the left.
Gotcha.
And you head around with the keys.
Yep.
And you're going to unlock them.
I unlocked them.
You don't feel like you need that key anymore.
It's gone. I just was about to write in
Key.
my inventory,
Key
and
is
now
gone.
I don't have it. Yep.
All right, the door opens and you enter, and facing away from you that now starts turning towards you, you see a janitor. Except this janitor has claws and has been a zombie for a while, locked in this room. Great.
How about you take this one, son?
I indicate to Noah stepping aside.
Okay.
I step back, I'll say.
Can you pull the trigger? It lunges towards you with its claws bared.
So it's coming straight at me.
Straight at you because he stepped out of the way.
And I'm just standing to the side with my arms folded like...
Time to become a man, son.
I'm turning squeaky
Well, since
back
it's a
around.
shotgun,
Yep.
I'm gonna wait until it gets
Right up close.
extremely close to the point where I have to pull the trigger.
Yep.
And then in this instance, I'll pull the trigger.
This is, so you get your combat pool with your long arms. So you get 3 plus your 2 attributes. What have you got next to long arms? Have you got that written
Now, our
down?
little
yeah.
fly
7.
friend.
7, and then you get 2 dice extra for the shotgun.
Oh, okay. So I got
This
9.
fly is getting way too comfortable.
So what's the
Yeah.
This little fella's keeping us company for 3 weeks.
What's the challenge
for
level?
3 roleplay
Challenge level is
sessions.
4 against Crimson Heads.
so
Go
4,
away.
So I just got to get 4.
4. Yep. 1, 2,
very
3,
nice.
4, 5. There is a loud blast of a shotgun, and most of this thing's head explodes back against the room. And its momentum means it actually slams into you, like someone running into you, and then just like drops off to the side, and you get covered in blood.
God damn.
Bye, janitor.
didn't want to pull the
You did good, son.
He was already dead.
Good.
Alright, let's keep going.
You're You're here now, son.
Okay.
Okay, get it together.
He's fine.
You realize that...
Okay.
All right, let's go. We search the room.
Okay. So, you search the room and you find keys to the surgical ward in here.
Yeah.
Well, the surgical rooms, which are the 2 rooms to the south.
Grab the keys.
Well, it's like a pass swiper.
Do they take up separate slots?
This guy was the chief surgeon. No, it's one key. It's one pass key that opens both doors.
Okay. I go open the door.
Which one?
The
The left or the right?
The left.
The left door.
Our left, which is this, which is the
So if we're looking
right on the map. We're facing it. It's our left.
Cool. You open the door. You find the human...
It's going to be so disorienting for podcast listeners.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. But hey, it's gamey.
Yeah.
You find in this room is a large room full of horrible surgical procedures that have been done. There is a half autopsied person on a table. It's like pulling people apart. There's x-rays on the walls and weird implements where they've been doing, biopsies and autopsies on these zombies by the looks of it. But in here, you also find the director's keys to Office 3.
Let's grab the director's keys. You're going to have... Someone else is going to have... You've got slots, don't you, Harold?
Nope.
No.
I do. I've got. Oh no, wait. I don't have the bulb on me anymore, do I?
No,
So I got
the bulb is gone.
I got 2 slots, so I'll take the key.
Cool. All right.
That's not a key. I don't know what that is. Anyways, okay. Is there anything else in this room?
There is nothing much. It's just cool science stuff.
Cool. All right. Next room.
You going to go to the surgical room or to our office?
Surgical room. Is that next to us?
Yeah, it's next
Yeah,
to you.
the next door.
Who's opening the door?
He's got that look in his eye.
Go on, son. I know.
Who's got the swipe key? Because that's the person.
I've got the... I swipe and
And you don't feel like you need that key anymore.
Okay. I swipe and it disappears. And I push the door open with my foot and...
Okay, I'll go in
Not
with
my, I don't know.
With the shotgun.
a new sense of a new sense
Make a
of
perception
action
check.
man.
Challenge level 3.
He's got something waiting for me. Leave us.
Oh,
was
yeah,
it
he
3?
does.
Yeah, I'm good.
There is a large black shape stretched around the corner of the room that is just boggles your mind. There are multiple
Cthulhu?
There are multiple primates tied to tables in various stages of mutation with claws and teeth. There is also a large glass tank, and inside is a spider that is as large as a person, floating in bubbling goo. There is another massive tank with the glass smashed open, and there is fluid all over the ground.
How big's this tank?
This tank is probably the size of the back of a lorry or a small trailer.
So 8-9 feet tall.
Yeah, and across.
This is a big thing.
Jesus
I don't like
Christ.
the look
There
of
is a
this.
flutter of movement off to the left. There is also another card key sitting on the table in the middle of the room. But that flurry of movement happens very quickly, and you look across and the large black shape pops up off the ground, and you see 100 legs spread out underneath it is this huge, you would anticipate 6 or 7 meter long millipede. Bursts up from the ground and begins to charge towards you. What do you do?
Shoot it, son!
Yeah,
Well, you can attempt to fight it, or you can run, obviously.
But we need that key card.
Shoot it!
You might
Okay.
not.
I'm gonna take a shot.
All right, make a shot. This
Does it have a distinctive
is
area
regular
for shooting?
combat rules. No, it looks like it has.
So it
fairly
doesn't have
hard
a big eye or a glowing orange spot or anything like
Nope.
that? Nothing like that?
This is just a giant millipede.
Okay. So you say this is what's this?
Regular combat rules.
does that
So
mean?
we're going back
It
to
means that
opposed
rather
checks.
than being one roll being the whole round or a challenge level, now it's you're
Opposed.
going through rounds and he's fighting back.
And you can all fight. So it rolls.
Do we have a reflex thing of who goes first?
Well, in this instance, it's the 2 of them first, and then you guys will get involved next round. It only rolls 1 success, so you get to roll combat and spend a bullet.
How many
You get your
do I roll?
9 dice still.
9 dice.
Come on,
yeah.
do well, do well.
So I just have to beat
It only
one.
got 1
I
success.
just have to beat
so-
1, yeah?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
You get 3
So
successes.
victory
I thought I had
level
done that.
2.
You blast a shell into it, and it shrugs off the round with its carapace on its head
Oh,
and,
this is
and
not
keeps
good.
charging for you. And then
Are you gonna keep doing that?
you're not sure. It did technically use its strength to reduce your victory level.
So I'm down to 4 rounds now.
You have 4 rounds left, and now we're going next round of combat. You guys, I'm
reflex.
just going to say that you kind of back out through the doorway as it's charging at you, and all 3 of you see this giant millipede burst through
We're
the
in the
front door.
hallway.
It has 0 reflexes, so who's high?
I am faster.
Yep.
I've 1.
1?
Yeah, I got 1.
1?
Cool. Roll off, Jeremy. See who's fastest in this round. I got 4. You got 3. So I'm
you're
faster.
faster.
So you declare before me.
What
Then
have you
Gareth. What's your reflex? You got 1. You roll as well. So I got 4. Jeremy got 3. Gareth gets 6. So you're the
Gareth is
fastest
last.
in this
So we're
round.
going clockwise.
You zip out of the room. Jeremy starts us off. Then,
Clockwise.
then me.
So Jeremy, what you doing? First of all,
first of the it.
it's just lashing at all of you. No specific action. It's just attacking.
Comes
the group.
out and
flailing its head around. What are you doing?
I'm trying to shoot.
So you're just going to attack it?
Can I do a perception check on what I think might be a potential weak?
Yes, but it will take your turn to analyze its weaknesses.
do it.
Yeah.
Cool. So you can make a. Is there
Is it
like
perception?
what perception? Okay, perception challenge level 3.
So
What do
perception.
you? And while you're rolling that, because we got to keep flowing, you have to declare next, Gareth or Noah.
So what do I
No,
roll?
no, he's last.
Oh,
I'm
you're
next.
last. Sorry,
So
clockwise.
I just
So-
shoot. I got to shoot it.
How many?
So you have
So that's like a shitload.
you have like 9 dice
Yeah.
for perception.
9 dice.
You're a
What you
wow.
doing?
Harold is really perceptive.
Yeah, for a drunk who was asleep for this whole thing.
Not bad.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
You got multiple successes, a lot of successes on your round that'll come into effect. I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
All right, I'm shooting.
Cool.
And-
Fire when ready.
All right.
Magnum force.
Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm assuming you're shooting too, Gareth.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my roll is 4.
So you rolled a 4. You get to roll your shot again with your shotgun, and it rolled 4 successes too.
So do I get to roll again?
Yep, you
Yep.
rolled your same amount of dice again, the shotgun pool.
So I got to beat 4.
Yep.
Yep. It's a good pool of dice. Did one of those bounce
One
out?
went out,
Yeah.
so re-roll 1. So you currently have 4. You might be able to get 5. Same rules apply as well. You can burn ammo to add damage.
Okay. All right. Like Destiny.
Just like Destiny. So you got 4 successes. It shrugs off your rounds for this combat, but it also you guys are kind of fended off a little bit with your shells because you balance each other out. If it's about like if both of you get the same number of successes, no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
So you're like shooting it and it's flailing about,
Keeping it at bay.
backing
It's-
it off,
yeah.
keeping it at bay.
I want to know the weak point.
In the
I wanna
next
know.
round of combat, you analyze a weak point. You can see that there is a soft space under its carapace that as it lifts up, you'll be able to shoot it. And what I'll let that do, if you tell, I'm assuming you shout that
Yeah,
out to everyone.
yeah.
I'm going to give everyone 2 bonus dice on their next and subsequent rolls for their pools. And I'm assuming we're all just attacking again, so let's
Yep.
just roll.
Yep.
Are you going to shoot too?
You can now.
You can.
Yeah.
So it'll use 3 bullets from your handgun and roll your dice pool. You are trying to chase beating 1. I should have rolled last to keep it cinematic, but
Yeah.
okay, you go.
It's our challenge level now.
Roll.
Yep. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 successes and another
Successes.
magnum round down.
Yep.
Shotgun shell.
Gun shell. Ah,
1, 2, 3. 3 successes. That's a level 2. So we have a level 5, level 7 victory on it, and a level 2 victory on it
We get an extra 2 dice, don't we? So
for the gun. No, you only get 1 dice for
One?
the pistol. It's not as
Alright.
good as the magnum.
2, but an extra 2 because of the advantage.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Cool. So that was 7 plus 2.
Yep.
Yeah? 3, 6, 7. Sorry.
And I'm assuming you're going to massacre this millipede. Go for it.
Do it. Bang.
1, 2. Oh,
3.
3. So a medium injury. So your shotgun and pistol round. So mark off 3 bullets spent, shotgun shell spent, and you've marked off the magnum round spent. So a torrent of small arms fire shoot it, and it raises its head up. It like, and then right then, Hank just levels his magnum and just bang, a single shot straight through the weak point and blows out its chest, and the millipede just withers and drops to the ground, and oozing like gore comes out of it.
Goddamn right.
Good shot.
I feel like we just went through something together.
And the Lord spoke through his servants and brought justice to the evil in the world.
Sure.
Is a
Goddamn
quote
aliens,
from-
man.
It was
I'm telling
bullets
ya.
that did it.
How much ammo you got left?
I got like 2, I think.
2.
One.
One magnum round.
Can I
You got,
condense?
like, six, yeah, you can now reload the
Yeah.
extra 3 rounds.
Great.
You're
So
a soldier, you know how to do that.
We got an office to go into.
You have a swipe card off the. Oh, I'm assuming you go back into the animal
gonna get
surgical and you get the
Oh,
swipe
yeah,
card.
get the swipe.
You have a swipe card for the animal storage room, and you have a key for the last office. The other 2 locked rooms. Which would you like to go to first?
Animal storage.
Okay, who's going first?
You got me. I nod to Noah.
You going first?
Again,
Noel?
you're pushing me back in again.
Like,
Well,
The
it
Lord
your
is trying
mission.
to teach you and train you up.
I got 2 bullets left.
Cool. You go in.
I'll go in.
You push open the door after it swipes, and immediately a crimson runs straight at you.
goodness sake.
He was locked
Again?
locked in. He'd locked himself in the room, but he'd already been bitten, and he's been in here a long time.
That was good.
Charges at you. You know what to do. You got to
Okay.
beat 4.
I'm gonna wait till he's like right in
Yeah.
front of me.
and roll your dice and get
How
a
many
4
have I
or
got?
more.
7 or-
Blow his head off.
How many have I got? How many dice have I got?
It's a great question. It's on your character sheet.
it's your combat.
7 plus 2 for the
2.
shotgun, so 9.
Yes. And I gotta beat how many? Sorry.
4. Odds on you should do it.
The crimsons are a 4 challenge.
Yeah,
Okay.
regular zombies are 3.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. On this.
No, you're doing well, man.
I gotta beat 4.
You got this. Boom. Boom. Oh, that is
my
like,
God.
that's
Smash
a critical success.
Its head
Almost.
explodes into a shower of gore and it just drops to the ground. Once again, you've completely eviscerated these things.
You see,
I
boy,
got 1 shotgun round left.
the Lord's teaching you.
You
Every time.
you find on this personnel, he has a key that is unmarked, and it's kind of an old style key. You're not really sure what it's for. Would you like to take it? Do you have space for it?
I got. Yes.
Cool. And there is also 6 shotgun shells in a box of ammo on a shelf in the corner.
Oh, I'm gonna load my shot. Oh, can I get rid of 1 shotgun? Can I just shoot it into the air?
You may shoot a round into the air.
Don't do that. Are you kidding me?
What else is you going to do with the bullet? Resident Evil rules.
I've got 1 shotgun bullet.
Someone else could pick
Just-
up 1 shotgun bullet.
just double tap
Has
it.
anyone got a
Yeah,
free
I'll
space?
hold a bullet.
He holds you 1 bullet. He's
Let me
like,
hold a
bullet.
bullet.
Hand me the bullet. It takes up the same space.
I've got
as
a
this
lighter.
jerry
We've got no
can.
fuel. I dropped the lighter.
All right, you've got the 1.
I've got a
I
bullet.
love that the
That could
jerry
come in
can
handy.
takes up the same space as 1 shotgun
Yeah.
shell.
All right, so now
Resident
I'm back to 6.
Cool, and you load the 6 shells, and you
Yep.
have the strange key.
And I've got
This room is a horrible...
Do you have anything else I can hold? Since you're the one with the shotgun who will need the bullet.
I've got a
He's
torch.
loaded.
I've got a herb.
Give me a herb. You're full health, man. Give me the friggin' herb.
Am I? Yeah, I am. Fine, take it.
All right, you swap herb for bullet. In
I've
the
got the
room,
bullet back.
it's pretty much
All right.
just a room where they've stored like primates and insects, and they're all in cages. Some are dead, some are alive, but they're all just regular animals stored and stacked high.
Taking mental notes here.
We go to the office with the swipe card.
You head
Okay.
to the last room, which is the room of Director Maria Winters, and inside her office you find a green herb and the pass key for downstairs.
We take
Her
the
computer
pass
is off, and the hard drive has been removed.
Maria Winters. Why does that name sound familiar?
I made it up. It might have been from my subconscious. I don't know.
Okay.
key. What can you hold, Harold?
What's in?
I can hold. Yeah.
We've got 2 things. We've got a key.
Yeah, I'll
No,
take-
it was a passcode. So we're right. So just
Yep.
take the herb.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take the herb.
You take the green herb, and you head down.
What was the herb that you took?
Green
It was a
and red.
mix, wasn't
It's
it?
a mix.
Yeah.
There's a red and a green.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you head downstairs.
Great.
We now will proceed to the final area.
Bleep, bleep. We go
bleep, bloop.
downstairs. Is that it?
Up.
Oh,
That's the stairwell
There, the
leading
stairs.
in.
All right.
There is
We
a-
see our
there is a door
corridor.
on your left. Yeah, it's a corridor. It looks a bit more industrial and very laboratory style.
I open the door on my left.
So you lead out of the stairwell and you open the door on your left.
Oh, okay. We're safe. We're good.
This room feels quite safe and secure. There is a typewriter, a large chest, and 2 ink ribbons.
If we could all just take a moment, I want to,
I missed the most important thing.
What?
You going back?
We gotta go back.
I'll just put it somewhere else. No, it was in the animal storage room. In the animal storage room, there was also a launcher.
We need that.
We need
You
that. How
probably
many
want
slots
that.
does it take
you
up?
can load the rocket into it, and it will take up the same spots the rocket.
Okay.
does.
All right. Well, we'll have used
That would have been way more epic. You would have gotten really excited, and you would have been like, "Ah!" But no, instead I'm just like, "Whoops, I forgot the rocket."
Oh, I
launcher."
forgot there's a rocket launcher.
Who's got the rocket?
Well, I have.
That'll be you, Harold.
do I
Originally,
just
there
take-
wasn't going to be a rocket launcher. It was just going to be a missile that you guys carried around for the whole time and wasted your life, like wasted your storage
It's
space.
actually.
But I
we
thought
found
might
it at the
actually
very
be
end.
useful. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. We've got a rocket launcher.
Yeah, because you found it so late in the game, I was
Yeah.
like, eh.
Okay.
Great.
So we're
Gonna
back in the
save.
safe.
Now, I know we're probably close to some answers, but if you gentlemen will be patient with me, I feel the need to chronicle our journey so far.
So I sit down and just go into the corner of this room and put in a paper reel and start writing on a typewriter.
Is he writing all this out on a typewriter?
Don't forget the aliens.
We don't have time.
Yeah,
for
you
this.
can.
You can help me write it, Harold.
Yeah,
You're both stupid.
it needs to be done.
Don't have time for this.
Yes,
Oh, right.
We just believe in something, Noah. What do you believe in?
Fair enough.
I'm now a gun nut.
All right, I love it. Now you're a guy. Yeah, that's character growth right there.
Rambo now.
Love it. All right,
Cool.
game saved.
You press on.
Yeah. Go down the hallway and see a door ahead of us.
Scroll down so I can see where you are.
Yep.
All right, so there's a door on your left with a note. It said underground rail access in case of emergency only, and a small red light indicates that the door is locked.
Something tells me we're gonna need to get through
I
there.
remember this.
And then you press on.
We press
Go around. There's a locked door to your left, and an unlocked door to your right. The door to your left it's like a small, like iron keyhole. It's old school.
I think that's your.
I got a strange
So you
key
put the
on me
strange key
that I
in and
put
unlock it.
Yeah.
Totally put
The
in
door
recently.
unlocks and opens, and you enter into a room. There are caged bars, and sitting across from you on a bed is a blonde-haired girl you recognize to be your sister.
What?
She groggily looks up, and she says, "No, Noah?"
Harper, I'm here to get you.
And she looks like a bit weak, and she's like, "You came.
Of course I did.
They
Of course I did.
all kinds
I
of
love you.
things here.
Of course I did.
Get
you
me
okay?
out of here. I don't want to be here anymore.
Who else is here, lady?
I don't know." And she's behind this gated thing with like an electric lock on it.
Oh, so we
Locked.
can't have access to it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You stay here. I have a feeling you're gonna want to reunite. Harold?
Good thing you found that key and fought the millipede, because that was entirely optional.
Wait, is there a
Was it?
passcode
Okay.
thing to open this up, or do we
Goodness,
need
no.
a separate key?
No,
All right.
the passcode got you downstairs.
Just
You
like
wanna-
in Resident Evil 1, it's optional.
Yeah, it's optional to save her.
Yeah.
If you didn't go and get that key, you wouldn't have been able to open that door, and you would have never known she was in there.
No way.
Yeah.
Love it.
Alright, so
Alright.
I'm staying behind.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You're gonna stay with her?
I believe so.
He's been searching for her, so I go with Harold to open up the other door. Be like,
You wait here. We'll be back with a
You
way to
open the
open
door.
it up and get your sister out.
Yep.
I open the door.
Come on, Harold.
Let's go.
You open the door, and there is the sound of dripping. You enter into a large room with lots of tanks floating around. However, for the meta people out here, this is an ancillary lab. It's a testing lab. They don't have cool things like the tyrant virus here. That's happening somewhere else. But there's still just a lot of regular zombies in experimental chambers. And a female turns around and looks at you with a crazed look in her eyes.
You. We saw you through the door before. What the hell has been going on here?
It's so beautiful. It's finally happening. The evolution of us all. It's so good.
I'm here to investigate a murder. There is a lady with blonde hair
You already
reported.
found her corpse.
What happened to her?
Well, I suppose she was eaten by one of our lovely creations.
I'm sorry, did you say
Creation.
lovely?
Yeah.
What the
And
hell
she
is wrong
strikes her
with
hand
you?
down a glass thing, and there's like she's like, "We've defeated death. Well, there's a little refinement needed, but
That sounds
Can't you see
like
what we've
the
done?
talk of the devil.
And I punch her in the face.
make a combat roll."
Unarmed. So boom plus boom. So minus. I think this is my combat roll. I'm feeble.
Cool.
I'm a feeble old police officer.
It's
I have 2. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! What
She gets 7 successes on her dice pool.
I got 2.
You got wrecked.
You punch her and take a minor injury, even though she did,
goddamn!
as 3 of your fingers break. You
What?
punch into her face, and your hand just, like, your fingers break against her face, which is unmoving. And then she just, like, leans into your punch. And you notice that, like, under her skin, it looks like there's literally things moving up and under her skin and swelling and bulging. And you look down and her veins are, like, pulsing out of her thing. And as you look down to the ground, you see that there are, like, 3 syringes empty on the ground next to her. And she's just, like, twists her head and she starts shaking. She's sweating profusely. And she's just like, well, that wasn't a very good idea, was it?
I got an injury.
Yeah, minor injury.
So they're minus dice.
Minus dice, yep.
Okay.
Noah! We're gonna need that gun!
Okay, I'm coming
You're
through.
running through.
Coming through.
I think we better
What the hell's going on in here?
And I go to wield the rocket launcher.
Shit. I'm like right there.
Yeah, I said, I just mentioned we need back
And
up.
she like stretches out, like yawning, and you just hear this cracking sound as her shoulder blades crack backwards and her shoulder bones burst through the front of her, and like her shoulders expand and stretch out. Her hands twist out an extra like foot, and she starts getting taller and cracking and twisting. But then suddenly the transformation seems to go. She like and starts to go wrong. Her face like breaks at an uneven angle and pulls down, and she turns into like the broken creation as opposed to the perfect creation, and starts like savagely twisting. She swings her hand and
Has Noah
smashes
run into the
containers.
room?
Noah's run into the room
yeah,
at this
I'm
time.
terrified. I'm
Have we
looking up at
backed
her.
up yet? Have we backed up yet?
She's advancing on you as you're backing up, and as you backing up towards the door, she throws her hand out and it extends like Stretch Armstrong and shoots like 2 meters past you and just punches the door back and closed, and the door just closes behind you, and then she pulls it back.
We're locked in here now.
Jesus Christ. And now we're in combat
All right.
with Maria Winters.
Can I eat some herbs?
You can eat a herb.
Yeah.
You can pause at any time and use the inventory items.
RG gives me full health.
Full health.
Yay.
But you could just use a green herb.
Oh, okay. I use a green herb.
Green heals 2.
Okay.
So you've got a green, right?
Yeah.
So now you've just got red and green.
What does red do?
Red makes any green maximum health.
Oh, great.
So they do nothing on their own.
Okay, cool. Yay. Cool. Let's do it. Combat. Who's got what reflex? We're all rolling because we're all the same. So, boop. I got 2, 3. Gareth, you roll 1d6.
She's pure strength.
So I roll 4.
Actually,
No,
so
roll
she's
one
got
dice
she's-
for reflex.
Oh, right. Okay.
So you're a 1. She's actually got 1 reflex.
So this is to determine round order.
She got a 3.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you go 1.
one.
So you're slowest. So you declare first.
What did you get?
Whoopsie.
I go to
Basically, how combat works
A
is
3. What did
whoever.
you get?
Did I get 2? I got
forget.
lower than
I hope you got
I got
a 2.
3, you got a
Okay,
2.
here's what we're doing.
3.
You got a 2, you got a 1, I got a 3. I'm going to say you're higher, so we can just go clockwise, counterclockwise.
Yeah, great.
So you declare first, goes around, then we resolve.
So
from
the
Jazza.
slowest person says what they want to do first, and then the next fastest gets to say what they do based on all the information. So that by the end, the last person knows what everyone else is doing, but gets to act on it first. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you, in the slowest in this combat encounter, have to declare first.
Well, I guess I've got 6 shotgun shells. I guess I'm going to try and just.
And you can still burn shells to get more dice. So yeah.
I'm going to take a shot at her to
Take a
try and
shot at
just try and push her back a little bit to give us a little bit more space to get around.
Cool. Well, you can decide with you can maybe stagger
Okay.
with a victory result if that's what you get.
Alright.
But what are you doing? Just
I assume there's not enough room for a rocket
up
launcher.
to you if you want to fire a rocket launcher.
That seems
Well,
dangerous.
we're all too close proximity. Like,
Up
in
to
my
you.
knowledge...
You've got a pistol.
Yeah,
It's up
I'm
to
just
you,
going to
man.
use the pistol. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You get your pistol. You're going to shoot her. She's just going to attack you all, lashing out like a beast. She can just charge and.
So did I just shoot 1 shotgun shell?
Will we decide that when we so we're
okay.
declaring? What are you
Yep.
doing?
Yeah, revolver.
Revolver. All right. Reverse order. You roll your dice.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou.
You get 3 successes
Yeah.
on your magnum. Was that your last round?
Yes.
Bang! The last round goes out with 3 successes.
That was my Hail Mary shot. Isn't that what they call it?
She
One.
rolls terribly.
1.
And gets 1 success on 8 dice. That's me in Warhammer 40k, guys. That's why I don't play very often. And yeah, she gets 1 success. What do you roll?
Oh,
I should switch to dice.
I got
Sorry, I've
4.
been so inconsistent with the dice cam, guys. Not that you can
4
see much in
successes,
there.
cool.
Anyway.
Okay,
It just feels
how
more
many am I
inclusive
rolling?
to see the rolls at least.
Sorry?
How many am I rolling?
7
You're rolling
7.
7 plus 2, 9.
plus 2.
All right, so I'm still doing the 9.
Yep.
Okay.
So the shotgun roll.
Oh, yeah. Yes!
Nice.
I dropped the dice!
I got it.
Really adds to tension.
Yeah, right.
The dice.
No, that's 1. That doesn't count. Still doesn't
What did you
change
get?
anything.
3.
3, yeah.
3 successes. So you got 4, you got 3, you got 3.
Yeah.
So she's going to use her strength to completely remove your victory, and you get a level 2 victory, and you get a level 2 victory.
All right. With a level 2 victory, I'm just going to wound it.
Okay.
So obviously shooting, bang, and you can do the same.
I'll do
now.
the
You
same.
blast a chunk of her
But
flesh
you
away.
can choose with a level 2 victory to
Her stagger, which gives
level
2
1
die.
victory is stagger, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so, level,
what can
there's
2
nothing
do?
much special
Nothing
at 2. There's
disarm.
another one at 3, though.
So a level... Oh, you might as well just injure her. Because it's 2 points as well.
So you injure her a whole bunch.
Well, I'm gonna try and take out one of her legs.
Cool. And you managed to blow a chunk of her leg out.
Okay, so that will slow her down a little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
And then, next round,
All right, let's do it.
her
Declaration.
body begins to pull back together and grow and regenerate. And
Jeez Louise.
she gets a dice back. As she's healing.
What?
Oh, she's got some kind of horrible regenerative virus
So
in
she
her.
lost
cheating,
4
sir.
points, but
And
now
she's gained one
got
back.
one back.
And I would suggest she would gain one back at the start of every turn.
We're still ebbing her down, though.
you've got
That's,
it down by
that's
3.
good. That's hefty.
Cool. All right, so resolving combat, but you've got no bullets left.
I got no ammo left, and I throw my gun away, and I sort of limp out of the way of you guys.
You're just going to dodge?
Yeah.
So 2 extra.
Can I hand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Defense
Can I
roll.
hand him the rocket launcher?
No, you shoot the
not-
rocket launcher. I'm getting out of the way so you can shoot the rocket. Oh,
He's just getting out of the way. If you hand a rocket launcher over, that's going to take one of your full turns to do, which could be very dangerous.
yeah, I'll just defend and step back.
Yep. What are you doing? Shooting or rocket launcher wielding?
Is she far back? What's the distance?
She's
I
right,
don't-
maybe like 3 meters away from
Oh,
you.
that's
should
way
leave-
too close.
You should leave that rocket
Cool.
launcher.
Yeah.
Pistol. Mm-hmm. And just shooting again.
Just shooting
All right,
again. I
roll
got
your dice
5.
rolls.
I got
She
5.
rolls 2 successes on 5 dice. Roll
3,
5
4,
successes on
5.
5 dice.
Nice. I'm defending, so a victory level doesn't do anything.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You
5.
beat her, so you're defending. How many
I
did you
get out of the way.
That was a lot of dice. I don't think you should have had that many dice.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, gunsling. Oh,
You
whoops.
don't get gunslinger defense. Oh. It's fine. You only need to beat 2.
Okay.
4 successes. All right. You get a level 2 victory and you get a level 3 victory.
Three
What would you like to do?
What are the
You can
choices?
just hurt her.
Wrong game.
What's the
Different game. Yeah, I was just gonna
disable her
say.
somehow with the.
And we're not even
level
at that
3,
place yet.
You can trip,
You can't sing that song when we're like
Wow.
about to die.
but she's only got 5 dice left.
I'll just damage her then. Whatever.
Pistol rounds slam in. How much ammo have you got left?
I think I only got 3 left.
One more turn of shooting. So you slam a bunch of rounds in. She massively gets shot. But half her head gets blown off. Another shotgun shell slams in, and the chunk of flesh explodes, and she collapses to the ground.
I take the rocket launcher off of Harold.
There is a congealing, wobbling shape of movement as her body parts start pulling together and swelling and growing even bigger.
Get back to the door. Is there anything else in the room, like a
Getting
key
swole.
or something?
No,
to open up
there's
the-
heaps of laboratory equipment and like weird, like canisters and high-tech equipment.
Yep. I've used my last
I'm
ink.
taking mental notes.
So I have a rocket launcher.
And no knowledge of how to use it.
Exactly.
The Vietnam War vet probably does.
Oh, okay. Everyone, let's get back. Get back to the door. You
go.
fire this thing, and we'll close it behind us.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you're going to shoot a missile at her.
Yep.
So I'm going to need you to hit with a missile launcher. So you're going to need to get a skilled shot, 3 successes, to avoid blowing the shit out of yourselves as well and not firing it
So
too
what
close.
are the?
So it's a heavy ballistic weapon. You get 4 bonus dice, but you have
4,
I'll let it be a long arm. So you get 1. So you're going to get 5 dice onto your base 5. You're going to get 10 dice.
5. Okay. So
And you only need to get challenge level 3 to hit.
I'm a bit scared to use it.
However, you guys will probably get backdraft if you don't get 5 successes or more. Won't kill you, but it will hurt.
5, 6.
Okay, so
6. That's
you
6.
deftly use the rocket launcher, avoiding the others with the backdraft, and firing a missile. It streaks through the room and hits this mound of flesh. There is a colossal explosion and chunks of meat go everywhere. Glass containers smash open.
I like our sound effects crew. I think
They're
we're doing
great.
really well.
Glass canisters explode open, and so do pressurized containers. Gases are spraying out, liquids are spraying out. Zombies fall out of canisters and start to stand and move around. And red lights suddenly come on, and a klaxon starts blaring. And it says, "Warning, warning. Dangerous toxins detected. Deadly antitoxin agents will be dispersed in 30 seconds. Please evacuate the area." Boop, boop.
Get out of this room. We shut the door behind us.
Area.
Oh shit!
All locks disengaged.
We'll go into the room with Noah's sister. I have a key. It just says key.
Yeah, it does.
That hasn't been used for anything.
It doesn't do anything.
How do we?
But
Can I?
the electric lock is disengaged.
Okay.
Great.
Doors open.
Emergency.
Okay.
All locks disengaged.
All right.
Alright, let's get her out.
Yep.
You start to run.
Okay, we got her.
And the door towards that
One
was
last
locked
door to get to that leads to the underground railroad.
These two big doors are sliding open, and the green light is flaring.
All right.
Dash on through.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
You sprint through, and you quickly find yourself arriving at a underground monorail track with a single carriage, like a
Monorail.
small personal vehicle. And I'm guessing you all clamber in.
Yep.
The doors shut behind just as this flaming gas explosion comes into the area, and the train just shoots off into the distance.
It's left us.
No, you're in it.
Oh, we're in it. Oh, thank God. We escaped.
Your sister is like slumped with you.
We did it.
Okay.
How is she?
She'll live. She's tired, she's weak. She'll live.
Thank God.
And I start praying.
And this pod looks very much like an alien pod. It's super modern and sleek. It looks like it's like a UFO. There's all these lights in the tunnel.
Looking at everything. Yep. Absorbing.
I've fallen to my knees and I'm praying.
And
Thank you, Lord, for preserving us here today.
as you shoot along for several minutes, an announcement activates, and it says, "Next stop, Umbrella Central Laboratory." And that's where we're ending the session.
Great.
I'm assuming that's not great.
It's not a great place to be right now.
But this was a great experience.
What a weird thing that was, eh? What a wild ride.
I was waiting for something to come up at the
all
end.
that prep. Thank you, Dave,
Good
for
work.
pulling all that together, making it feel right.
Gamifying it to the max.
Amazing. Loved it.
And you just
Gareth,
got
how did
through.
you feel in your first
I
roleplay
had
session?
a blast.
Yay!
I had a blast. I want to come back. You all got a comment down there saying how much you want me back. So,
Do it.
Just
do
saying.
it. Let us know.
just saying. I want to feel wanted.
This was
What was your
fun.
favourite Resident Evil moment to the commenters? What was your favourite? If you liked the series, what was your moment when you're like, ah?
Yeah,
I
I
hope
want to
there's a
know
few.
what moments or what collection of moments felt most like the game. Because I've never played the game, but I know what the game's supposed to feel like based on stuff I've seen or whatever. You know, so I'm interested. What would your answer be?
What was the question?
What moment or collection of moments would feel most like the game that we went through? What was the bit where you were like, yeah, we're totally playing Resident Evil right
Probably
now?
the save room. When the save room thing came
Yeah,
on.
when we first get in there.
Yeah, and the saving with
There's that relief.
the typewriter and stuff like that. Yeah. Because, I always, when you play those games, you get that relief when you go in. You get it
Do
washes
you?
over you a little bit.
Because you find it randomly.
And you're like, oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah, because it's the only rooms in the game you can't be hurt are the save rooms. Like every other room, there's a chance like a window will explode and a zombie dog will just jump through it, or like a hunter will come in. There's so many things that can happen, but those safe rooms, nothing ever happens in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I will say there's one little patron thing that was the Chihuahua was
Yeah.
a patron invention.
Oh, was it?
Was it?
Chihuahua? But
From the stream you did.
yeah, when we streamed
That's
it on
great.
so the Chihuahua was added. I was like, we could have a dog somewhere, and they're like, make it a Chihuahua. And the other Easter egg that we didn't get, because the option was if you leave through the surface without leaving from the ground, you were going to as a final thing at the end of the episode, encounter an old lady in a floral dress with no legs, like with like big hair and a little purse with another dog in it, like with no legs.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, zombie grandma.
I'm just sad that in the fires of destruction, I lost my last piece of cake. I was going to go back for it, but I had to leave it behind.
So we'll buy you a cake from the Umbrella Cantina.
Now that, to me,
There's about to be plenty of cake there.
That's a happily ever after ending right there.
Well, everyone lived. I was shocked. We didn't even need the save
You said we were
rooms.
all going to die.
Yeah.
I have to say, I feel like I had a few chances where I rolled really badly for most of the session. Like all the monsters, I'm like, oh, here it comes. And it's like one success.
That we had quite a.
You had a lucky run.
We didn't have to use any save rounds or whatever, which is great.
Because I had 8 dice in that first encounter. I rolled like 2 successes.
Which is quite fortunate because reloading and going back from a save point and redoing a bunch of stuff would end up in roleplay being like, and we redo a bunch of stuff.
That's why I almost was. I was this close to having. I actually think in hindsight I would have liked to do it. So one thing I would change going back is after a save room, maybe the second save room, I wanted to have a door that you guys didn't open, but you'd go save room and I'd wait till you'd saved. Then you open the room and go in there and I'm like, oh, all the lights are off and rah. And then you have to light a match and then the room just explodes because there's a gas leak and everyone just explodes into chunks. Because then it's like, okay, don't go in that room.
Yeah, I like it. Well done, and thank you, and yay, and Jeremy, well done for coming in and embodying the Patreon NPC.
That was good fun.
And thank you to our wonderful Patreon supporters for making these sessions possible.
And thanks for coming on that big journey because this is our first one shot in 3 parts.
Now, do let us know in the comments. I do feel like it. Obviously, the more episodes to back something, the more you got to get to sink into it. But at the same time, a 1 episode one shot is like a clean sort of bam, did it, enjoyed it thing.
They're very hard to run, though.
It is,
They're
yes.
so hard to run.
I think with 1 episode one shots in future when we do them, which I'd like to, I think frankly, we're finding that doing 2 to 3 part one shots is best for us because we're trying to do so much with very little time. But I actually think in future, when we can afford more time and people, it can be one of those things where we can do more 1 round one shots, which are like a 3-hour session. Yeah,
because that's the thing is like this session today, we've done the one shot in 3 parts, and ultimately it's like 5 hours of role play, right? Yeah. But really, I don't feel like it would have felt like a complete Resident Evil experience without the progression, the different rooms. Like it had to have a certain amount. If it was just that motel bit at the start, it would have been okay, and we're done.
You got to have the laboratory.
Yeah, for sure.
And just the depth of horrible things. Yeah.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is the more that we're able to be supported and do this sort of thing, the more that these things will be able to be condensed and you'll actually get more in less episodes, if that makes sense. Because at the moment we're sort of using them a little bit in 1.5 hour snippets because we need to break it up like that so we can get all the mini stuff done, and we want to do 2 mini videos a week. But this is like, we've been doing this for 3 months, barely. Right.
Don't even.
So
how's it been 3 months?
A year from now, and as we build up support and as we get into a space and we sort of build up like what we have the capacity to do, it's just going to get better. And if this is new to you, if you've just joined us through this saga, make sure to subscribe because we have a lot of fun and there's a lot of fun to come. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Dave, for leading us. And thank you, Jeremy and Gareth, for role-playing with us.
Absolutely.
See you in the next adventure.
See you later.
See ya.
May the Lord be with you.
Resident Evil.